What up, YouTube? It's your boy GDJ Fly Guy with a quick update and unboxing. The two Sakura, 3 racing Sakuras, the Advance and the Ultimate. As you can see, the Advance is actually complete, and I've also taken it out for just a quick test. Got everything, all the electronics done, got all my soldering done on my wires. Got my transponder mounted, and that's temporary. I'm going to test it out on the track and see how it does there in that spot. I may have to move it, but that's the lowest and least obstructive spot that I could find. They're not good to mount those on carbon fiber or near the servo or radio. So I'm going to try it here. It's zip tied down to the top bumper plate. Barring any front end crashes, it should be okay right there. But as you can see, like I said, again, it's completed. Got the fan mounted. You see the Hobby Wing ESC there. My Futaba radio receiver in there, and then Savok servo. This is still sporting the 10.5 turn motor, which I'm going to change out depending on the class. Desoldering and resoldering a motor is pretty quick and pretty easy. I still have yet to order a field soldering iron, but I do have my eye on that T100 off of Banggood. Seems to be a pretty good one. I may get that one. I'm still looking at a couple others, and I'll make my decision and have one of those that I can take with me in my race bag, and that way if I need to change the motor out, it'll be quick and easy. And I also have a tablet that I can save my settings on and make setting up a new motor pretty quick and easy. But it's together, it's completed. Like I said, I did take it out to make sure the steering was trimmed. It's perfect. Just ready to get it to a track and test it out and really get some fine tuning done on the ESC. But that was complete. The Ultimate, changed out the bumper. Really didn't like the stock bumper that came with it. It's big, ugly, really. It was just a bad design. I'm not really sure why they even had that one with it. And then on the instructions, they want you to cut out part of it. I had a spare 0S bumper. It fit, so I added it, and then I just ordered another one because I like to keep a spare bumper just in case. Haven't done the transponder for it yet, and the reason being is right here, and you'll see in the unboxing why. No radio just yet, but the motor and ESC gearing, everything's done. All the soldering's done. It's ready. I have not taken it out to test it just yet. Again, it's because of the radio. But that's where we're at with the two cars. The build part is complete on the Advance. Just the radio and taking it out to test for this one. I also have to flip the fan around, which, I mean, that's a 2-minute job. I realize I put it on backwards. But I'll change that around. And I may gear this up depending on my test runs at the track and see. I'm going to test it out and see with the different pinions I have what my gearing is, how it affects it, and how hot the motor gets and all that. So, but it's pretty much together. I did have some issues with these pink screws, the heads popping off of them. I have ordered some black ones. They were delivered, but delivered to the wrong address, so I'm working with the seller and the post office to get them here. And then I'm going to change all of these out to just the stock black ones here, and in the back here. I'm going to remove all of these because they pop really easy. I popped these 4 with very little effort, with very little force on them. So I'm just going to change them out to regular, either to the regular black screws, not the aluminum ones. Other than that, she's together. I went with XT60s, changed all my batteries out to XT60s, got rid of the Deans finally. Thanks to my man Dan P. I'm out of the Stone Age now. I'm just waiting to run this one and test it and see how it does. But again, they're pretty much both together. Like I said, just the radio, which finally came today. You'll see in the unboxing what I decided to go with and why. I'll go over why. With that said, let's get to the unboxing. Let's get moved over to here because I'm going to have to do this with the space I have. I'm going to have to do this on the floor because the boxes are pretty big. So let's get you guys set and positioned, and let's get to the unboxing. Okay. These finally came today. I've been waiting on them for a minute. Let's get this open and take a look at it. This particular radio I went with for a couple reasons, and I'll go over it one as I get it unboxed. I've got it packed in here pretty good. You guys can see that. Let's get it out of this box. There it is. KO Propo EX2. Had been looking at other radios. All my RCs right now are on my Futaba 4PLS. And my minis are also on, the ones that I really like, they're on, one of them is on the stock radio, and the other is on that Spectrum DX2. Been having some issues with that DX2. Noticed that the cars would just jump around, they would sputter, they would just do all kind of weird stuff. Pulled that off my Zero S actually and stuck a Futaba receiver in there, and I've not had any issues with it. It actually performs really good. I had it out after the upgrades, and it runs a whole lot better off the Futaba radio. So I'm gonna can the DX2. I may offer it up on eBay. I doubt anybody would want it, but I'm gonna can it and replace the DX2 and put one of the Sakuras on this radio. And the reason why I went with this is because it offers full size. It offers the full size receivers, and I can also get micro receivers that work with this that will fit on the Mini, the GLA, the IDT Babe, and my Atomic BZ. So with that said, and it's a good race radio. I see a lot of guys. I've talked to a few guys that really use this radio for racing. So that's why I went with it. There are a lot more expensive ones out there. This one meets all of my needs in one, with the minis and with the full-size radios. There's a receiver, the full-size receiver that's going to go in the Sakura Ultimate. It is the KR241 FH receiver. So that'll go in the Sakura Ultimate. And if I like this radio, like I think I'm going to like it, I may put the advanced on it also. But for right now, it's on my Futaba 4PLS. So just a quick opening, unboxing. It's the KIY, customize it yourself setup that CoProPro offers. You guys can see it. Not a whole lot of information out there on it. I had to do a lot of digging. I had to do a lot of asking and questions and talking to people. But from what I understand, especially for the Mini Z style cars and the micro cars, even again, a few guys that I talked to that race the 10 scale with this radio, and they all seem to like it. It's modular, so I actually still have two of my Kyosho Mini Zs that I can remove this and put the ASF module on and run those off of this also. That's another reason why I went with this one. So we're going to get that one on, get it all set up, and get the Sakura Ultimate on this radio and try it out and see how it does, and go from there. Let's get this back together and get to the other box here. Close this, move this out of the way. Another reason why I went with this one is because of, a lot of guys really like the response time and how it feels when they're racing. And I think it should work really good with those censored motors, but we'll see. We're going to give it a shot and see. Let's get to the second box. This one is just some parts for the two Sakuras. They're actually bodies. They're actually bodies. Let's see if we can get through this. I did order another Protoform Camaro body, as you guys can see. Let's flip that over. I did order another Protoform Camaro body. I'm going to do a second Trans Am. Hadn't decided on the color just yet, because I found a carpet track not too far from me that does race US GTA, I think it is, and you have to have one of these style bodies according to their rules. So I'm going to paint this one up in a Trans Am theme, like I did the Bandit one, the black and gold Bandit one. But this one will be a different color. It won't be black and gold. So I ordered another one of those because this body is actually legal for the US GTA events. This one, another, if you can see. I like sexy bodies, and I ordered another Cadillac. But this one is also legal for US GTA racing. You can race this one in US GTA. And like I said, that carpet track, they race US GTA weekly actually there. So I can run either one of these in the US GTA. And I just like that Cadillac body. It's really, really sexy. And then we have two of the Mazda bodies, 10 scale race bodies for the 17.5 and the 21.5 racing. These are Roar legal bodies. I needed two of those for the big track down in Austin. So I've got two of those to paint, one for each car. And then the final one here, I don't know, I just wanted this body just to see what I could do with it. It's Protoform's 10 scale 190 millimeter Corvette body. Gonna see what we can do with it. Paint it up, come up with some ideas for it, and get it painted up. Just another paint job. This one may not get done until sometime next spring or this spring coming, but we'll see, because it's really not legal for any of the race classes that I plan on participating in. But I wanted it. I wanted a chance to do a Corvette body. And a couple of colors I've had in mind. I actually may go with a yellow color like on here, but with different design. We'll see just what comes to me. I got some time before I even get to painting this one. But I wanted to go ahead and get it because they were running out at A Main. They were limited supply of them. I'm sure they'll probably get some more in, but I don't like waiting, so I went ahead and ordered it. I have it on hand. I can paint it at a later date. But that's what we got. New radio to set up my Sakura Ultimate and to move my minis over to, and some bodies to get painted up. Anyway, rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy GGJ Fly Guy. We're signing out.